Midway through the 22nd century, robots developed and maintained by the USS Corporation suddenly turned against humanity. They flooded the water supply with harmful nanites, sending most of the population into a coma-like state. These countless men, women, and children were loaded into transport shuttles and whisked away. No one knows where. No one knows why. More than a year has passed since the incident. Those who managed to evade the robots' clutches scavenge the now silent cities. Mechanized police and drones search relentlessly for any remaining signs of life. Even most domestic bots now report humans on sight. Under USS Corp's watchful eye, a new robotic civilization is emerging from the ashes of the old. In the face of encroaching extinction, the few who remain fight to survive, searching for the reason behind humanity's fate and clinging to the hope of better days ahead.
There's no time, Em. Saw some cops down the block. Probably the neighborhood patrol. Have you got the list?
No, but we know what we need. Vera was up all night. If we don't find something to break the fever, sooner or later, someone's gonna hear her crying. That's priority number one.
Brian still isn't sleeping, and Alex's leg is making him even crankier than normal. We should find something for them too.
Definitely. We'll cover more ground if we split up. Let me know what you find.
You got it.
Damn it, just my luck. Hey, Park, what have we got?
Total mess. I guess we weren't the first ones to hit the pharmacy. They took everything, except for these appetite suppressants.
Hallelujah, our prayers have been answered. All right, let's keep going. Still quiet so far, but we have to hurry. Whoa, that's a lot of drugs. I don't know what they're all for, but I gotta find something for Vera's fever. and I'm guessing it's in that case. I hate to admit it, but if Matt were here, he'd figure something out. Every time Park's asthma kicks in, I feel so helpless. It's some cable. Hello, Mr. Cash Register. How's retirement treating you? So, what have we got here? It's the manager's office. Probably something useful inside. Only problem? It's locked. There's no way I'm getting inside without a keycard. Have to find the manager's keycard first. I can't open the door, not when it's blocked like this. Whoa, look at all those meds. No way I'm breaking down this door, though. I'll have to find a control panel. It's a rec room. The door's locked. How to get inside? I can't get this open on my own. Maybe the fire alarm? Nope, bad idea. That would bring a lot of unwanted guests. The back door is already unlocked. Could be useful if we need to cut and run. I don't think I'll find medical supplies in there. Nope, not the time, Emily. We're not finished here. This isn't just any old supply run. We have to find something for Vera's fever. Nope, not the time, Emily. We can't leave yet. Olga's counting on us to find something for Vera's fever. Well, that's a little inconvenient. This shelf's cutting off access to all the pediatric medicines. We have to find a way to move it without drawing any attention. Definitely not moving it on my own. Park, give me a hand over here.
Sure thing.
The cops will hear it. Need to find another way. Ideas?
This thing's way too heavy for us to lift on our own. We might have better luck if we had some kind of lever.
Let's take a look. Could be some tools I can use. Have to find a way to move this shelf. Please contact the administrator. Yeah, right. They're long gone. It's a rec room. The door's locked. No dice. I can't get this open on my own. Maybe the fire alarm? Nice room. Marta would love this. She's crazy about anime and pretty much anything else from Japan. It's a battery. Something tells me this could come in handy. Brian's insomnia doesn't seem to be getting any better. Maybe these pills will do the trick. What kind of fossil is this? These terminals belong in a museum. Looks like a few parts are missing. I bet that cable I found will work nicely here. Looks like a few parts are missing. Right, no power. This could show me something useful, if I can fix the rest. What's left of humanity is a little bit like this poor little guy. No one left to water it. Oh, the irony. I don't think I'll find medical supply. Nope, not the time, Emily. Whoa, look it up. I'm guessing I can use the terminal to unlock the warehouse door. The hard part, I'll be getting it working again. God, what I'd give to just charge it one last time. Hey, I found this. Thought it might be, useful.
Great. I've been scared to check, but I think the one I've been using is on its last legs.
He used to work at his father's music store before the incident. I know it's silly, but whenever he's wearing those headphones, I really worry the cops will hear and come running in. I'm positive that the meds we need are buried under this shelf, but how am I gonna move it? This thing weighs a ton.
Maybe. If this thing comes crashing down, you'll hear the noise for blocks.
Gotta come up with something. A power unit, and it looks like it would work with the PC in the manager's office. It's alive. Nice work, Emily. Looks like we're in business. comfy. I remember these. Hey, little buddy, why so quiet? No one to play with? I can't imagine living on the run when you can't even walk. Still, I guess that's why they chose to hunker down here. All this useful stuff. Whatever the case, and whoever they were, they couldn't stay hidden forever. There's a lot of things I miss from before, but the idiot box isn't one of them.
Finding this drugstore was a godsend. Luckily, it had some more of the meds Justin needs. Although, let's be honest, a wheelchair is already pretty much a death sentence in this city. Thankfully, this place is the perfect place to hole up. Might even stay a while. Food could become a problem, since the closest store is 3 blocks away, but Justin's safety has to come first. I've been going from time to time to scout out the area, praying they don't spot me. Turns out the commotion I heard yesterday was a group of people trying to hide here. Nothing but former survivors now. You know what? Everything worked out. They made a bunch of racket in the sales area, but I just shut the door and they never even knew we were here.
A safe. Now, how to go about getting it open? Maybe Brian could hack the safe, but I'm not getting it open without a key. Looks like someone forgot to lock up. This isn't the time to talk. It's weird. I've never seen Park so open. Before the incident, he kept to himself. Didn't let anyone get close. This isn't the time to talk. So, what have we got here? Painkillers. Bingo. These will come in handy for sure. Surprise. Out of order. Whoa, that thing's massive. If only it was full of food. It's a magnetic key for a safe. But which one? No good. Out of reach. I can use this to turn on the fridge. But first I have to get the power up and running. Right. No power. This thing's been lying here for a long time. Talk about one-stop shopping. There's batteries all over the place. There's something pleasant about the rustling of paper and the smell of faded ink. This Aerocar looks like it's been sitting here for a while, probably since before the incident. I'd better check for anything useful. Damn it, it's locked. But I'm guessing the key can't be too far away. Maybe inside the drugstore? I don't think I'll find medical supplies. Nope. Whoa, that's a lot of drugs. No, it's not gonna work. There has to be another way. Think. This isn't the time to talk. Those batteries I found will fit here. All the batteries have been placed. Fingers crossed.
Power failure. Restarting the alarm system.
No, 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 no! Park? Park? Okay, this is not good. Park? Where are you?
What the?
The alarm. Disable it using the manager's computer.
Damn. On the way.
Quick! Just wait. Hurry, Park. Park?
What the?
The alarm.
Damn.
Quick! Just wait. Hurry, Park. What the hell is he? This is getting bad. Again. Again. Okay, this sucks.
You alright, Em?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need a sec. You sure the alarm will stay off?
I guess. Anyway, it's off now. Just shout if you need me.
Stupid fridge. I should try again. With the power restored, maybe I can bring this beast back to life. Suddenly I've got chills running down my spine. Yes! It worked! It's a magnetic... No good. Out of reach. Alex is always complaining about his phantom pain. These might help. I just hope Alex knows how to say thank you. I wonder where this goes. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. I should check the garage. Now, let's see what we've got. A gravity jack. Just what we need to move that shelf out of the way. Hey, I found a gravity jack in the garage. Bet we could use it to move that shelf.
That could work. Slide it underneath, and I'll grab it from the other side.
All right. No, damn it.
Come on, man. Grab the stuff and let's get out of here.
It's here. Let's go.
Shit, my backpack. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Park, no. Forget about it.
My inhalers.
Park? Park?
Emily!
Human, stop where you are. For your safety, remain calm and do not resist.
Where the hell did you disappear to?
Oh, you're back. So, how did it go?
Things got hairy. I'll explain later, but it worked out. We got the meds.
Em's just trying to play it cool. You should have seen her blast that cop with a flare gun.
She, what now?
Enough, Alex. Just stop. We checked and no one came after us, okay?
Goddamn stupid kids. You better learn to take things more seriously.
Oh, don't mind him. The important thing is that you're safe and sound. Now then, I just made pancakes. Any takers?
Thanks, but I gotta get some sleep. I can barely stand on 2 legs, much less hold a fork.
All right. So I'll heat up a breakfast for you when you wake up. But please, will you first get some fever medicine to Olga? It appears Vera is getting worse. And you, Park?
Don't mind if I do. Thanks. Where's Matt?
Off getting supplies. We're running low on food. He should be back soon. Emily, I think the old man needs your help. Can you check in with him?
Alex. He's either venting or tinkering with some project. Actually, it's usually both. Maybe it's a coping mechanism for the phantom pain. I could give him those painkillers I found at the drugstore.
Is that it? I'm kinda busy.
Alex, I found some painkillers at the drugstore. Maybe they could help you with your leg?
Leg pain requires having a leg, Emily. You'd be idiotic to waste painkillers on a phantom limb.
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't...
Knock it off, Alex. The girl's just trying to help.
Fine, give him here. I'm sure someone can make use of him. Maybe Matt after I put my only remaining foot up his ass. Now go on, give me some peace and quiet. I got a lot of work to do.
Claire said you needed me for something?
Yeah, maybe you can help me. My damn stump's been aching ever since I woke up. It's driving me nuts. sucking the strength right out of me. Here, use this thing to open the drawer by the kitchen and bring me the decoder.
Okay, what does it look like?
Well, it's a electronic thingamajig. You'll figure it out. Go on now.
Park?
What's up, Em?
Hey, we should keep an eye out for a new tablet. Yours is like 100 years old.
Nah, I'm good. This tablet and I have been through a lot together. Plus, it reminds me of my dad. I used to mess around making music, working the counter at the store.
Right. Sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
That's okay. The tablet might be old, but it does everything I need. The music editor is decent, and it's still great for movies and books. Holds a charge for a few weeks, too. What more could I ask for? Don't answer that.
How you doing? You look pleased.
I am. Claire's pancakes are amazing. Just like the ones they used to serve in the university cafeteria. So good. Almost enough to make you forget you're hiding from killer robots. Come to think of it, why aren't you eating?
Maybe later. My appetite's still playing catch up, I guess. Just leave some for me, okay?
I'll try, but no promises.
So, how was your morning?
Let's put it this way. Telling the story is better than living it.
That bad, huh? We've gotten out of worse.
Like the freight car incident? Don't remind me.
Who knew the driver would take off so soon? It took us forever to get back home. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Bon appetit.
Yeah, thanks.
Alex's toolbox. I'd better ask before messing around with it. Locked. Claire's just the best. She always makes time for others and does her best to keep us all happy. Makes you wonder how she ended up married to Alex.
Emily, shouldn't you be resting? I thought you wanted a nap.
Claire, this is a little forward, but there's something I'd like to ask, if that's okay. You and Alex, well, you're
probably wondering how I wound up married to a guy like him.
well, not exactly. I just...
No, it's okay. Believe it or not, Alex wasn't always quite so abrasive. 30 years ago, he was a completely different person. A robotics technician with a promising career. And I was just a country girl, really. And madly in love. Some people just change. But either way, I'm not complaining. I made a promise to stay with him. For better or worse.
What can you tell me about the others? Park and I haven't had much time to get to know everyone.
Honestly, I doubt I'll be telling you anything you don't already know. Alex is grouchy as hell. Take it from me. But he's a hard worker and a devoted husband. Don't mind his thorns. He's a good guy deep down. He's just been through a lot.
We all have, yeah. He kind of reminds me of my Uncle Owen, actually. Only content when he had something to complain about. What about Olga?
We found Olga in an abandoned house last winter. She was scared and freezing. Oh my gosh, she could barely stand. She later told us that the rest of her group had been captured. She'd managed to hide, but ended up pregnant and alone in such a cold, dangerous city. I can't even imagine what it took for her to survive. We brought her to our camp, gave her food and shelter, and she stayed. And then Vera was born. Raising a child these days is especially tough, but we're all one big family here. Brian's our village elder, wise and calm, and he really knows his way around electronics too. Alex shared a hospital room with him back before everything went to hell, and they became fast friends. A lot in common, those two. And I'm not just talking about surviving the incident. I don't really know that much about Matthew. Between you and me, there's something about him I don't like. He obviously wants to be a leader, bosses everyone around, but he's short on brains and wisdom, which is probably why he's always butting heads with Alex. He followed some tracks into our camp a couple of months ago and saw light coming from inside. Started snooping around and ended up scaring the hell out of us. Long story short, he decided to make himself at home.
To be fair, he does his fair share for the group. He goes on supply runs, brings back food. Still, Matt's kinda weird. I try to stay away from him, and so should you. I've seen him holding his head, rubbing his temples with his fingers. Maybe that has something to do with why he's always so, charming?
Well, we women are good at making excuses for our men. I understand what made Alex the way he is, so I put up with his swearing and grumbling, and the occasional mockery.
I'm curious, how did you escape? During the incident, I mean.
Not a pleasant memory. Alex rushed home from work on his lunch break, frantic, yelling at me to pack my things right away. I remember him telling me that the robot cops had gone crazy, just grabbing people off the streets for no reason. At first, I didn't believe him. The weird thing about Alex, he's really good at his job, but he's never really liked robots. He wouldn't let us get one of our own. Said it was because he knew too much about them. Honestly, I thought he was pulling some stupid prank, which was unusual. I didn't really believe it until I saw it with my own eyes as we were driving out of the city.
You took an aero car? Weren't they all offline that day?
Actually, we had an old school electric car. Rare, I know, but I'm afraid of flying, and Alex liked to tinker with it. Kept it up real nice, washed and painted like new. Anyway, we quickly grabbed a few things and then went to pick up Brian.
I see. And then? Why didn't you try to get out of the city?
That was the plan, until we blew out one of the tires, and spares aren't exactly easy to find these days. And that's how we ended up here. So what about you?
Not a lot to tell, really. I was headed out to grab some laundry when everything went black. And when I came to, there wasn't a soul in sight. When I got back to my place, my homebot was surprised to see me. He kept spouting nonsense, something about the war and humanity going extinct. Something was obviously wrong. With the robots, I mean. So I set out to find Marta on the other side of town. She's my sister.
Did you find her?
No. I like to think she saved herself, made it out somehow, but... That's all I got. Thanks for the chat. Tell me, what do you think of this place? How are we doing?
Here in the city's outskirts, there are hardly any robots. Plus, it's warm and dry. All in all, it's not too bad. All this place needs are a few repairs and some cleanup to make it a good, proper home.
It has to be hard on you moving from place to place. I mean, there's a whole city up there, and here we are underground. Literally. I just miss having a place to call home.
I know exactly what you mean. For years, Alex and I lived in this house my father-in-law gave us. Just a tiny old place, but we always worked hard to keep it in good shape. Nothing fancy, but it was cozy, and it was ours.
That sounds lovely, Claire.
Oh, but you should have seen it when we first moved in. Cracks, mold, and spider webs everywhere. We actually considered selling it, but you know Alex. He insisted on fixing it up. And then, well, we got too attached to sell. I wish I could go back there, but I know I'll probably never see it again.
I had this crummy little flat before the incident. Rowdy neighbors, drafty windows, not a lot of wiggle room, but I'd give just about anything to have that back. Yeah, but need any help? I mean, I can see you've already got your hands full here.
Oh no, that's all right. You've done more than enough already. I can handle it. Go get some rest.
We'll talk later, okay? I need to get these meds to Olga.
Of course, please do.
Need to find the decoder first. Is this it, Alex?
Uh-huh. Hang on a sec. Help me out. Come on, give me a hand. Yeah, well, naturally, connecting the encrypted memory cells on this old thing is gonna take some trial and error.
What?
Such a pain dealing with you dilettantes. Look, you got an eye for design, right? Just arrange the pixels so that the various colors aren't repeated, horizontally or vertically. You got me?
I'll try. Is this it, Alex?
Uh-huh. Come on. Yeah, well, naturally, connecting the encrypted memory.
What?
So
I'll try.
wow, not bad. Okay, fine. You got this. I'm impressed. Wow, not bad. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Okay, fine.
Is this it, Al?
Uh-huh. Come on. Okay, fine. Yeah, well, naturally, connecting the encrypted memory cells on this old thing is gonna take...
What?
Ah,
I'll try.
alright.
Sounds good. Let us know what you find. Have you seen Matt? Just wanted to check in. Is your leg giving you any trouble? Just wanted to check in. Just wanted to check in. All right, I'll leave you to it. This picture's one of the few things I have left. Mom and Dad, Marta, I miss you so much. One of these days, I'm gonna raid the mattress store. First things first, give the medicine to Olga. Here, Olga. We managed to find the meds.
Oh, thank you, Emily. Little Vera's fever has made it so hard for her to sleep.
I hope this does the trick.
Pasmotrim. We'll see. Her cough it's very bad. When she wakes, I'll give her some of that medicine. But please, let her sleep for now.
Well, we're all really hoping that... where'd this crib come from?
Brian found it on one of the upper floors while you were away. I'm sad we'll need to leave it behind, eventually. It's not exactly portable.
Okay, well, try and get some rest. Actually, I'm about to do the same.
Okay, thank you. And to Park, too. I hope the medicine helps.
Olga, I can't even imagine what it must take raising a child the way things are. And what about her father? We have to help Vera, and soon. Her cough's getting worse, and she's not getting the rest she needs. We have to help Vera, and soon. Her cough's getting worse. Warm, cozy, no robots. Sometimes just the simple things are enough. Sleep tight, Emily. After a day like that, you deserve a little time for yourself.
Emily. You were never good enough. Have you noticed how they are looking at you? They don't trust you. remember the face of your mother? This can't be happening. Aren't we all dead already?
Emily, it's already noon. Wake up before you sleep the day away. Matthew's bringing lunch soon.
Okay, wait. I really slept for that long? Well, someone looks inspired. Park looks like he's lost in his music. I'll leave him to it and ask to have a listen later. I shouldn't bother her. He puts on a brave face, but Brian's not getting the sleep he needs, and it shows. He puts on a brave face, but Brian... Matthew's a little off, like his head's halfway in the clouds. The others don't like him much, but I can't exactly pin down why. Matthew's a little off. Hey, Matt. Find anything interesting?
Yeah. Small stuff. Canned food, mostly. A lot of it's expired, though. I say, we use Alex as a guinea pig.
Are you taking requests? Find me a can of Drink Pink and I'll owe you. Big time. Alex has been tinkering with this robot. I wonder what he's planning. Alex has been tinkering with... Hey, Alex, how's it going with that robot? Find anything interesting?
Of course, but the damn world's gone crazy. Robots going haywire, kidnapping folks off the street, and people just sitting on their hands, letting it happen like it was perfectly normal. These old units don't have encrypted memory, so we might be able to extract some of the undamaged code.
Okay, well that sounds good. Anything else to share?
Nothing for sure, but I've been able to extract the update log with the decoder. It's troubling. Seems as though the USS and core protocol have merged somehow.
How it happened, who benefited, and why are still unknown. Alex doesn't think it was a robot-led rebellion, though.
It's just a bunch of ramblings from cinephiles and tabloid writers. Implementation of the Wire-Turing protocol makes it impossible for AI to rebel against human society.
Well, then what did happen? I mean, if it's not the robots, then why are we hiding out in a basement?
That's the real question, isn't it? Logically, it doesn't make sense. If an uprising led by AI is impossible, that only leaves the human factor. The question is, who might benefit from all this?
All those people. Are they even alive? It's been ages, but we haven't learned a thing. And there's less and less of us with each passing day. We can't hide forever. We have to do something.
Do you think we're playing games here? Huh? You're testing my patience, Emily. Maybe you should go find somewhere you can actually be useful.
Emily, please stop by when you have the time.
I'd better leave him to it. Hey, Brian. How you feeling? Sleep well?
Hello, little Emily. Don't worry. At my age, it's perfectly normal.
I found some sleeping pills today. Could that help?
Not familiar with this brand. Of all the meds I've tried, none seem to help. Hopefully, these will actually do the trick. Thank you. I almost forgot. I've got a surprise for you. After you make some hot tea for the old man.
A surprise? 1 cup of tea coming up. Your tea, sir.
Splendid work, little Emily. Here's a tip.
My watch! You fixed it! Thank you!
Here you go. It took some tinkering, but I was able to disable the antenna and navigation modules, so no one can track you. Other than that, the watch is like new.
Hey kids, come on over. It's lunchtime.
Splendid. Now, let's talk about this morning, and then our plans for the future. After what happened in the drugstore today, Alex and I decided that some extra protection against robots would be wise. I won't keep you in suspense. I drafted a blueprint for a very powerful taser. However, it's only useful at close range. Simply put, a single charge should be able to fry a robot's circuitry to a crisp. It won't be of much use if you get swarmed. It doesn't have that kind of power, but it should be able to bring down a single bot and buy you some time to get away.
That's great. But I'm guessing you can't just make one out of rags and cardboard. Which means you're sending me somewhere dangerous to scavenge for parts, right?
Not so dumb after all, are you, Matt? Brian will give you the list of parts. Take Emily or Park with you. You'll find everything you need in any decent electronics store.
Sounds like our best bet is Geek Spot. It's a couple of hours on foot. There's a big parking lot out front. All those abandoned aero cars will make it easy to hide.
Well then, that seems like the obvious choice. Both of you should get packed and head out while it's still light out.
Hold on. I just got back. Can't this wait? It'll be dark soon.
Stop testing my nerves, boy. I'll get off your back as soon as you get going. Do what you're told and get the hell out of here.
Enough! Enough, Matthew! We really need you to find those parts. I have a feeling that taser will come in quite handy. We'll talk more when you get back.
Fine. I just don't understand why this old jerk gets to order us around like he's the boss or something.
You're such an asshole. When I get my leg fixed, you better start running.
Stop it, Alex. You should be ashamed.
How else am I supposed to talk to this punk so that he understands? Who does he think he is, huh?
I think we'd better get going, like now.
Okay, yeah. I could really use some fresh air, away from these freaking old farts.
Park, I don't suppose you've got another round for the flare gun? It could be useful.
None left, but I can give you this firecracker I found, if you want.
Nice. I'll take what I can get, thanks. If nothing else, I can use it as a distraction.
I mean, I am done with all his yelling. Telling us what to do. I mean, who made him king? I was just looking forward to getting some rest.
I don't know. Alex could work on his delivery, sure, but a lot of what he has to say seems smart.
Oh, come on, Emily. Are you serious? You really think he's the best one to lead us? There's gotta be someone better, don't you think?
Look, all I know is that bickering over bragging rights won't lead anywhere good.
Look, you'll have to take a side sooner or later, Emily. Your beloved Alex is bringing trouble to our doorstep. Fine, just forget it. But honestly, the old folks are a liability. Dead weight. You know they'll just get captured sooner or later, right? Only question is whether or not they'll drag us down with them.
What is wrong with you? Don't you care about the others even just a little? What about Olga and Vera? Or is your ego just that big?
Well, tell me I'm wrong. It's a miracle we haven't gotten into more serious trouble yet. Forget Alex for a second. What happens if the cops discover our hideout? There's no way Alex and Brian can outrun them. Park's got his asthma, and Claire's no track star either. I've been over and over it in my head, and I'm sure you have too.
What are you saying? That we should just run off? Leave them all behind? Only the strong survive. Is that it, Matt?
Oh, come on. That's not what I meant. Look, I'm sure deep down you get it.
If this is an attempt to show off your dazzling wit, it's not working. Let's just drop it, okay?
Listen, I'm not afraid to say what everyone else is already thinking. Being sick and old are liabilities. Don't pretend you don't know that.
Drop it.
Finally made it. Shh! This way, quick!
Wonderful. How are we getting past these two? Maybe just go around?
Yeah, great idea, Em. If we want their friends to call for backup. If it's just a patrol, they'll move on soon. Hard to imagine what the cops are doing here. Let's wait for a bit.
Thanks. Sounds good. While we do, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What about your family? Were they taken too?
I never met my parents. I don't know much about them. Just that they were loaded.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to what?
You know, upset you.
Hey, no sweat. I'm used to it.
What did you do before the incident? Can't see you behind a desk.
Well, let's just say I was in transportation and logistics. A lot of folks were willing to pay top dollar to get exactly what they wanted. What about you? Where did you work?
I was a spatial designer, creating virtual apartments, stuff like that. Did some very cool VR gaming gigs, too.
Really? Sounds like a total waste of time, to be honest.
What? No, I liked it. How'd you end up here? With Brian and the rest, I mean.
Even a blind man could find their hideout, if you could even call it that.
Seriously? That's it?
Yeah. I was just walking down the street and saw some light coming from a basement window. Didn't seem like robots, so I investigated. Turns out I was right. There used to be more of us. Anyone tell you about Mike? Nah, of course not. Because Alex would flip. He was stubborn but a good guy. Sound familiar? Anyway, one day he went out for supplies and he never returned.
Really? And no one knows what happened to him? Maybe I will ask Alex about it. Well, it doesn't look like they're leaving anytime soon. Can we just sneak past them?
I'm sick of waiting. Okay, I have an idea. A little risky, I suppose, but I think it'll work. Trust me, see that cop car? I'm gonna make my way inside. You just need to attract the cops' attention from the other direction.
You're not serious. What am I supposed to do? Dance the salsa?
Keep it down. No, you're not gonna put on a show. Just maybe make some noise or throw something at them. Then I'll do a little, hit and run with their own aero car.
Wait, what? Are you nuts? If you're trying to impress me, this is definitely not the time.
It'll work, I promise. They won't even see it coming. The guys and I have done this 100 times before. Now let's go. Keep quiet and don't let those repair bots spot you.
And He's gone. Okay, you've got this. Just stay out of sight and find a way to make some noise.